It's Dean Duolstein back and pumping. Hey, little sis in the room for first one in. What's going down, sis? I used to love that song for a Sunday for the Bills games and football. Cranberry Zombie. What a great song. All right, let's get back to the action. What's everybody doing today? Except for watching football, like Dean do. Sis, what a great show earlier. That was great. I woke up at 5:30. I ran for my coffee. I forgot to do my whole morning routine. I grabbed my coffee, came back, and got on the show. There was a great early show earlier. Good show. You haven't got motivated yet? I don't blame you. Don't say that word motivate, please. Yes, we are on that road to 1,000. I can't wait. I think it's 55 more people now. Can't wait to start pumping out some stories, some content. It's going to be nice. It's going to be nice. Like this Bills game. What is it? 31? 7 or 3? Tim Hortons. Dean Du's motivation right here. 31-3. 31-3 by halftime it was today. That was 4 touchdown passes. We haven't done that. 4 touchdown passes before the first half. We haven't done that since Jim Kelly in 95. What a great day. Fratello, Gianni Catalano, Goomba, what's going down? Thank you for coming in. Just killing some time. See who's out and about on football Sunday today. Dean Du getting his mojo back. All of the above today. Joe Della Mura. There comes my across the pond connections. All right. We got the football going, Joey, baby. I'll tell you. Yeah, so same here, GG. The sun is shining. Well, it's in and out today, but it's a nice day, sunny, the whole time. Did I pin? Okay. I love pinning the link to the top. I was going to put a bunch of teams together today and try to make some money. I should have. I should have. Right now, I'm 4 for 4. I'm not going to give up none of my picks right now. If I had the time during the week to do all this, I would. We have it everywhere here in New York State, so I put up the Halloween directions, the Halloween decorations. I put up my witch, my ghost, my pumpkins, my candles today. I cut the fire. I did all that good stuff. Picked up the dog manure. Not much though. Sure, it was a nice one. Look at this. Go, go. Josh, stop running the football. Josh, you're gonna please stop running that football. And look, I'm massaging and itching. And there she is. There's another sweetheart doll angel of Dingus. Mrs. Mahal, how are you this Sunday afternoon? I hope you're doing good. And always a pleasure to have you in. We're shooting this the breeze football Sunday. Basically anything today. All right, keep it going, guys. Yankees start Tuesday night against the Guardians. What do you think? Should we get the brooms out? Get the brooms out? No, I'm not confident. Get the brooms already, Dean Duke. Dean Duke, shut up. That's all I have to say today. Shut up. I might not even watch none of it. I'm going to punish myself and not watch none of the games and just get the scores after because they seem to do so much better when Dean Duke's sleeping. Oh, and I want to thank everybody. If anybody, the subscribers come, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I would thank everybody for the views, but it would be like, I don't know, thanking me for going to work. I don't know. The views are just off the wall. I have. It's great. It's great. I'm going to go into my analytics, and I really can't wait to see where all these views are coming in from again, which areas, and who has the time to go look at the analytics. Gianni, you got to tuck the phone in. Keep the phone in the pockets up top on record. If the security guards or you got to keep it in the pocket or on the shoulder, and then record like this, and record everything. I still got some moves from the streets. I still, yeah, like they're gonna work nowadays. After 20 years, they're gonna work nowadays. Oh, really, Johnny? So you went to see Chaz Palmieri? Nice. That must have been a good show. Anything he does is great. And it was of the Bronx Tale too. He did. That must have been a great show, Gianni. Wow, I would love to see that. Look at the good comment. If you would have had Dean do it with you, we would have got the whole show. I would have had the camera here, the phone here, and the other one in my hat. In my hat. We could have filmed the whole show. You could have been next to me. I could have put everything on the side. Could you imagine a bunch of us running around the show like that, or something with activity like that? We'd all have our phones hidden. I haven't even watched nothing on. Actually, I've been watching TV for a little while because of the spooky movies and scary movies. I love all that stuff. Gianni? Did you at least get pictures? with him. I hope you grab pictures. Get in with the guys. No, I should have been with you. All right, we have some interference in the end zone right now. All right. Oh, you didn't meet him. Okay, okay. Usually at the casino, they get the itch, the linger to walk around. No, he's smarter than that, though. Chaz Palmieri, he won't gamble. He probably wouldn't let anybody see him gamble either. If you look at it that way, the superstar ain't around today. I mean, he's chilling out. I'm lost. You don't like sports, anyways, and me doing lives. A fumble and a recovery by Pittsburgh. What's going on here? You know what? It's a fumble. It's a fumble. The Gianni. Oh, Gianni. All my friends would have been the Gianni. I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. Yeah, I would have said, Dino, go Bafango. Go take your pictures. Oh, the most camera shy crew in the world we were. We are. I don't know where I came from anymore. I really don't. They would have said, go over there. Go take your pictures with them. Just keep us out of this. No, not the ones like us, Gianni. They would have gotten the pit, but the other ones, the miserable ones, they would have just, they would have walked away. Oh, that's funny. Listen, Gianni, to everybody, if they said I would have been doing this, talking in this screen to the world, Gianni, talking to, I would have never thought this. No, I know. They think I'm nuts now. Everybody's got to go to my one live I did when my Goomba snagged me doing a live. He never seen that. He knew about it, the platform, but he never seen me live. Or that was it. He lost it. He lost. I put up his text messages. I got to do it again. And this is what my third. My I didn't drink my second one all the way. My third extra large coffee today to get motivated. Okay. It's the weather. Everybody is. As a matter of fact, I heard poor Teresa Murphy talking. Teresa, honey, I feel you all the way. It's the weather. And us older, the older generation, when we have a young mind and young thoughts, and we're still working, it's like we don't think old. We don't think old. We think young. And then when we go to do things, or we think we could still do things, parts start falling off, and ligaments start getting pulled, and Dindo can't do his job the next day if he does something stupid. And I was listening to Teresa like, retire now, take the penalty, take the. I think about that every morning I wake up, honey. Take the fine, get the hell out of here. You're gonna be all right. Make money now. Well, a carpenter taught me. He always told me, he goes, Dindo, with money, make the money. Weekly, work week by week, make the money, save it. because you could always save it. And when you're young and you're young-minded and healthy, you can always make money. There's nothing against you making money. I know some people don't want to hear that because it's work, but where we come from, work. When you're healthy and you could still do it, work. Keep working. I never want to stop because I might die, to tell you the truth. So, but yeah, I hear you on that one. I hear all of us, all us older. That's just about had it. There, there she is, Teresa Murphy. Teresa, I was talking. Were your ears ringing? Where's Ryan? Get Ryan. I dropped the link. Get Ryan up here right now. Come on. He can't be bothered on a Sunday theme. Do tell Ryan I love him. Give him all my support. I seen that cooking video. I was on my way over here, but I couldn't make it today. That sauce started looking good. But yes, give that young man all my love and support, please. Please. And everything you said earlier, Dolly, you were right. So, and I'm only in the 500-600 hour zone right now, and I'm ready to call it quits. Just give me my retirement. But I can't. I wish I could. Teresa, anytime this week, if I'm on, you just want to jump on the link, just say theme do drop it. Theme do drop it, and it's right there, please. Pain like Mother Bane. What's going on? Go Mets. Go Mets. They're playing some hot baseball, the Mets. I deemed to watch the whole game last night. I had so much fun watching the Mets last night. It was a good game. Wow. I'll be pulling for the Mets in the National League this year. Teresa, go Mets. I know. Adama, that's Adama's team. Yours too. Oh, did they go to the game last night? Nice. I haven't been to a playoff game so long. I haven't been to a baseball game in so long. What am I talking about? I told Skipper when the day comes and I'm on my way down, I'm going to make 5 stops on the way to New York. The Murphys is one, and the Sis is another, and I'm going to make my way down there. And Life of TJ Burino, how you doing, kiddo? I love you. I hope you're having a good day. And we're not far. You're right. And we're in nome de Padre, the Spirit Santo. Edwin Jimenez, puppy. Glad you came in today. Always brightens Dindu's room when you come in. And I caught Edwin. You guys make me. When you told Code Train 10 Our Fathers and 10 Hail Marys today, before I went to take care of the farm, I was on the ground holding my stomach like this. Oh, oh, that was delirious. I had the small cramp starting because of that statement you made. 10 Our Fathers and 10 Hail Marys, and you will be rewarded in heaven. That was wonderful. They made my whole morning. I went outside, I cut the grass, I took the leaves, I even raked the leaves all up today. Halloween decorations. Let me get to some comments here. I'm glad, yeah, my chat knows what to do. Oh, I could imagine they must have had a great time at the game, especially when you're watching the game. That's even better. Well, then sitting there with a couple all stars in the stands helps. I would have been had my peanuts here, my 3 hot dogs, and my large Pepsi or Coca Cola. I would have been in heaven with the video camera right here. How's everybody? How's everybody? I probably would have gave out a couple. Do you know who this is? Do you know who this is? Shut up. Hey, Uncle Pinto, don't let no one know we're here. That's it, Edwin. That's it, my man. I just keep going. Even after construction, I'll go work at Tim Hortons. I told everybody I want to go work at Tim Hortons and make coffee and donuts for 20 hours, a week, 30 hours, and go have fun with the kids. What could you imagine? There'd be about 100 people there every morning if I was serving coffee and donuts. They would make a fortune at my Tim. It'd be a union clubhouse over there. They probably have a smoking area if I worked there for all the construction workers. Oh yeah, that'll be. Oh, I tell you what, that would open my. That would. I'd have a ton of great questions for him too. Okay, who is it? Let me get to business here. Where is your bonus? There he is, Andre Fratelli. There's my Fratello. How are you today, Andrea? We're watching football. I got a nice live going with all my people. Thank you for coming in today. And there she is from the high mountains of nobody knows where, Octavia. How are you, Octavia, honey? I hope you're doing good today. Out of the mountains of nowhere, nobody knows. How'd you like that introduction, Octavia? Dindu has all of them. Well, oh, oh, Edwin, I know. When I seen that, Edwin, I lost it. I lost it. Oh, not on my watch, young man. Now say 10 Hail Marys and 10 Our Fathers today. Oh, I want you here forever with Dindu, Edwin. I want you here forever. You're going to be the capo of my chat room. Oh, that was wonderful. I caught the whole thing. That's why I was on the floor holding my stomach. And then Co-Train hit back. Oh, it was just great stuff. You guys make me laugh. Who else came in here? Hang on. Okay, I had Andrea. Oh, Andrea, you're absolutely right. Our generation, our old school mentality, if we stop working, we die. If I retired in 2, 3 months and didn't have YouTube and didn't know what I was going to do as I'd be done. They might find me on the couch here. If it wasn't for Vito, I mean, Vito, he keeps me so busy. I mean, just disregard that. But I don't know what I would do. I know if I had to stop, like, just stop working every day. I mean, don't get me wrong. I would probably love a year off to take it, get my head together and everything, take a nice year off after retirement, figure things out, get things set. But I'd have to go back to work. Uh, I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, 3:34, folks. Could you imagine if I had to kill all that time doing nothing from 3:30, 4 o'clock on the whole day? I'd have to go to bed at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't know. My whole metabolism would be screwed. So, but I'm gonna have to get used to it. But I have YouTube now, this computer. So, what a help this is gonna be for me. Andrea, Andrea, here's the thing. I told some stories, in my lives, and make a long story. My father wanted me to have another kid at 40. I'm not going to get into that whole thing now. Me and my wife ran upstairs. We couldn't, but and he was about to retire. Dad, he was 70, 71, 71. And the guy passed away right before his retirement, his 50th wedding anniversary, and on my birthday. So you don't know when he used to say, you never know when your number could be up anything. When your number's up, your number's up. There's nothing you could do about it. But he had the same thoughts after 65. After, he was retired, but he was working, and he never wanted to stop working. And we used to tell him, Dad, you're tired. Stop working. And Dean, do I used to go like this because, I couldn't have another kid, and that's all the guy wanted to do was have another grandkid and take care of the grandkid for us. Just you guys finish working, do what you want to do. I'll take the kid. He was one of them. My dad, he just wanted a baby. Uh, so and I say to myself, well, maybe if that would have came through, he would have still been alive because he would have retired. I don't know. I don't know. You know what? You just got to let this lifetime roll out. We only could do what we can do. I think the same thing. I think the same thing. I'm waiting for, I have dogs for grandkids now. My wife, she can't wait, and I can't wait. But you can't rush Mother Nature. I tell everybody, you can't rush Mother Nature nowadays. You can't. I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, it's a I don't know. It's a catch 22. It's always a catch 22 there, and then some people don't have it like that when they retire. You got a penny pinch. You really, I mean, the people with money could do that easy stuff. I don't get me wrong, money don't make everything, but I tell you what, in a couple of our worlds, money would be everything. I know it would be everything in teams as well. So, but that's that. And there she is, Tony the Night Owl. How are you, sunshine? How you doing today, Tony? I hope you're doing fine. Thank you for coming in today. We're just shooting the breeze, killing time on a Sunday, getting into his mojo back, getting my mojo back. I love that word. The first thing this morning I thought about, okay, after I was doing the show with NB, and I said, "Oh, boys, got to keep it consistent. Got to keep it consistent." Skipper always said, "Keep it consistent. Come on, do the live, do the live." And of course, Stigarooski over there, you got to do a live every day, do at 3 o'clock. I said, let me fit in my 3 o'clock slot today. Hey, and there he is, the other man from across the pond today, Oliver Sutton. How are you, sir? Always a pleasure to have you in here. I'm still giggling. You still make me giggle there, Oliver. You. Oh, Gianni, you know what, Gianni? Thank you so much. I'm only, I am who I am right now and everything with this YouTube because of you guys. I got great people like you guys here to help me, cheer me up, make me laugh. And that's the biggest thing in my world, in my life. It works both ways, Gigi. You know that. Well, we're all street guys. We know that. One hand washes the other, and you take care of each other. I just said that that's my philosophy. Friends, friends. You know, Dindu's biggest slogan. You hear everybody, I win, I won, I win, I won, I win. What are you talking about? With Dindu, we win. We win. Everybody wins around me. My crew, my people, my family. Dindu never wins alone. We win. Everybody wins around me. It's the way it is. You know, it's just like that. And you say, like I say, we went. There's no I in Team Deuce team. I spell it TEAM. So without all of you, you're only as good as your subscribers, the people viewing you, and your friends on here. So you hear a lot of times, you start alone. Sure, you do. You create. You work hard for. I work hard for this. But you need friends. You got to have friends to help you. I mean, it's the bottom line. You just can't have a bunch of, what do I want to say, trolls, strolls, and assholes supporting you and helping you. And we've witnessed what they could do to a platform. Go. He's dancing all over the field. Tony, you won that title. You got the title. You do. Carol's neck to neck there. I'm not gonna. You know what, ladies? I'm not gonna start comparing ages around here right now. 'Cause I think it was you to talk. It's no. Who was it? It's not nice to ask ages, Dean. Do I said I know. I know. You get comfortable talking, and you're right. How old are you? How old are you? How old are you? You start comparing ages. It's just normal human nature. You're not supposed to ask a lady her age. We're talking. Touchdown. All right. Buffalo. Buffalo. All right. It's one hell of a title at that. Oh. Yep, yep. Like the inducers just want to start making that YouTube money. That's it. Those views, those ads, and everything else that comes with it. That's all. All right. 38-3. All right. Wait till I tell you. Wait till I tell everybody about some of my Buffalo Bills games, my excursions there, and my game days. It was never. Yeah, there's a couple of happy endings at the end of the games and going on. There wasn't too many. We're nuts here. We're really nuts. Yeah. Hey, Tony, you think so, Dolly? We know just a little bit. Maybe we've seen a lot of it. Dean, those famous words that, everybody, this might be my second life I'm going through. You never know. You never know. Oh, well, you know what? Where are you? I wish I had you here right now. But everybody, look at this comment I'm going to put up. Is the Buffalo Bills a brand of washing machines? Yeah, they're a brand of washing machines, all right. We're waiting to wash a Super Bowl. We're waiting, when the wash is spinning, Andrea, we're waiting for a Super Bowl to pop out so we could put them in the dryer. No, you are the best, Andrea. Gianni, help me out here, Gianni. Carol's laughing too. Somebody help me here. Rinse tube, rinse tube. I tell you, you might have come up with something there. Rinse tube, dry tube, wash tube, hang them on the line tube, the whole 10. Wash your dirty clothes tube. Andrea, look at my last video I posted. I know you're busting balls. It's a nice touchdown bomb. A pass, 98-yard pass. Yes, age is just a number, but it's hard telling your body that, Gigi. That's the only thing. In the mind, it's so easy. It's just the mind that kills it, or the body that kills it. I'm sorry, the body. Well, Tony, that's exactly what Dindu just meant, Tony. When you're old, you're thinking young, but you can't because then, then a hip will break, an ankle a crack, a shoulder a pop, a handle crack. I want to go work out right now in the garage, hit the heavy bag, speed bag, work out a little bit. Tomorrow morning, I wouldn't be able to pick up my tool at work. If I took Vito for a run right now, I wouldn't be able to move my legs tomorrow morning. In my mind, I'll go run 3 miles, 2 miles. But after that, I'll feel like I'm 98. That's the sad part about the reality. I know it is for me. You're still a yoga girl in you. Yeah. If I had been in the positions, the yoga, you would never get me out of there. You might as well call Higgins, the crane company. We got a pickup for you in the yoga zone. He can't put his legs back. Okay. You know what? We did, Tony, Carol, up, Joe, guys, ladies like us. We learned enough. We probably all learned enough, and what we've witnessed and what we've learned. That's what makes Dean to wonder: am I on my second life here? And then you see something or you hear something, and it's like nothing ever ceases to amaze me. But at the same time, you're like, did that just happen? Who does that? Who does that kind of stuff? I don't know. There you go. You know who? I, Fly Me to the Moon, Mr. Gerard. He says it all with a couple words when he comes in. Dindu is not reborn. Dindu's reborn hard. Something like that. He comes in. Dindu's reborn hard, very hard. And you know what? Fly Me to the Moon put it exactly right. He couldn't say it any better for me. I'm gonna put that as a reborn hard. I'm gonna get a sticker or something. I'm gonna phrase that. Maybe even theme do reborn hard or reborn hard because that's perfect example of me. Oh, uh, uh, Octavia, that might be the sight of a lifetime. Oh, I, where is she? The other one right now for this one. Between the yoga and pole dancing, that's it. I'm gonna have to shut the show down. Oh, ladies, what do you think about that last statement? That was beautiful. One flew over the cuckoo's nest. That's me. And my favorite movie. That's one of my favorite movies of all time with Jack Nicholson. One flew over the cuckoo's nest. I love that movie. Oh, you almost made me drop my phone. Edwin, I love that. Gianni, get ready. I just hope the black crow don't come in the window because then I'll be in trouble. Nice catch. Too bad it was Pittsburgh. Yeah, the secret ceremony, all right. Oh, well, that's the bus, Octavia. That's the I know I'm slacking on the bus. I know. Oh, you mentioned that the last live. Bindu's got to get the bus going. I will. I will. Oh, I wish I had more time. That bus is going to be the phenom of YouTube. No, no. Tonight. Why am I trying to say that? Tony, it's the one where they have the 6'11" Indian chief, where Jack Nicholson, juicy fruit. You want some juicy? He didn't know what juicy fruit gum was, and then it's with Danny. He's in. I think he's in there. There's so many stars in that movie. Nurse Ratchet. She's the meanest nurse in the world. Oh, great movie. You got to see it. I'm not going to tell you no more about it. Get where is he? Kefa Gumba, Rat Trap City. How are you, Fratello? I hope you're doing good today. Killing some time here, talking football and everything else we can. Thank you for coming in. Not yet, Edwin. I might go like this with save the knife right now. Oh, these guys are picking the Saints already, and that's it. I know it's one I want to burn. I mean, you know what I mean. Are you kidding me? They're going to be all over us, guys. We got knives, Saints. That's it. Edwin, we're all going to be on that bus going downtown. Octavia will be driving the bus downtown with all of us on it. All right, here, we're here. Pedro Pio. I got I, I got some St. Anthony's too. A stack of St. Anthony, but I'm not even going to start naming saints because I'll chop them up right now. Oh, Naples stomped out opposition 4-1. I didn't catch none of that on the TV. I got to look at that. Nice. Mr. Martini. Joe Della, help me here. Martini. Do you remember the way he used to cheat in the card games, Martini? No, that's my card. No, they used to play for cigarettes. That's my card. Oh, that was priceless. Priceless when they used to play cards. Yeah. I'm so glad I did all my work early this morning. It was so helpful. Yeah, Danny DeVito was in the movie. He stole the whole movie. It was tremendous, tremendous. I tell you what, all of them were tremendous in that movie. They all did a great job. The movie always scared me because just imagine if that ever really happened to you or a person. You go do a time in a nut house and they say you're nuts. What a nightmare that would be. Oh, and all because someone don't like you. Ractus gratias. And Carol, I did too, Carol. I did everything early. I even cut the grass before the time. What's it called? Like I care. We're supposed to wait for a certain time. Not the noise ordinance. Here's for their noise ordinance. What about when they wake me up at night with their fireworks and their loud talking and their loud this and that and brr. Drives like the old lady I am, carefully. In the morning, cars are flying by me, giving me the finger sometimes. I refuse to drive fast. The only time I drive fast, being to drive fast, is on the way home from work. I can't wait to get home to Vito and eat and shower. It's like, just don't get in front of me when I'm coming home. Oh, Carol, ain't it the truth? On the way to work, I take my time. On the way home, there goes the Tasmanian devil. Uh, get out of my way. Vito's waiting. I got to get home and get done. Or I got to do a live. I got to do a live. Oh boy, I'm not there at 3 o'clock. Oh, when I start later in the day, later in the day, later in the morning, I can't stand it. Can't stand it. Where is he today? Tom Manucci Stiliano. I think he said he was busy. He had a road trip or something today. Okay. Rat trap, I'm telling you. I'm not like that old man punk in the car. If you believe that one, my nose is gonna hit you in the eye. I have two hangups. When you're at the store or you're somewhere and you're backing out of a parking spot, and these people think they have a right just to go by you or hit you or slam on their brakes when you're backing out of a spot, I got to calm down with that because I just shoot right out of the and back right out. Okay, let them hit me. There's something wrong with me. My thinking ain't right. My thinking ain't right. I take my time backing out. I give everybody, but once you start making your move, you always have that one jack off or asshole that comes speeding around a corner or thinks they could beat you to it. I guess that's what I meant. And then this one, waiting to make a left hand or right hand turn into a driveway or an entrance, and you have that person, and there's a red light or a stop, and you have that person that blocks the exit and entrance. Didn't do just the I lay on my horn and roll down my window and start screaming at them like an animale, like an animale. And half the time they start screaming back till I pull over and get out of the car. Then they fly, they hit poles, they hit other cars to get away. Okay. If they get away with a screaming warning and all that, because the whole thing of it is they pull up behind the person and then they look at you like, what? What? Like, I had the right. You ain't got you got the right to take a fucking beating right now. If I get out of this car and pull you out and move it, that's the only right you have. It's called common courtesy. It's like, really? Who does that? Who does that? They only been doing it like in the last 2, 3 years or 4 years, 5 years. They've probably been doing it for 100 years, but I've never seen it this bad. So, anybody else have them problems driving? Let me know. I might have to go to anger management. Is that what they call it? Anger management? Or no, no, wait. What is it? What is it when you're driving like a lunatic? Oh, road rage. No, it ain't road rage because I don't go there. Is getting out of the car and screaming at the person road rage? No, no. Yeah. I thought road rage was attacking the person and going, yeah, you know. I don't go after them, I'll scream, you know. I'll call them names they don't want to be called, so they have to react. Octavia, you know what, Octavia? Once we're on the bus, there's not going to be no road rage. Where is she? Bus rage. Could you imagine a school bus with me driving it? That would be it. We'd all have to be. We'd all have helmets, seat belts on the whole time. I'm not talking just riding helmet, football helmets. Okay. Hang on, let me catch up here a second. I got a. That's a good one. That's a good one, Edwin. Halloween is Rat Trap's anniversary and my anniversary. Rat Trap got married on Halloween, and Dindu got married on Beggar's Night. I had to beg my wife to marry me. I'm sorry. I had to tell you guys and gals. At least Rat Trap got married on Halloween. I got married on. I begged her to marry me on Beggar's Night. It worked. Where is she? And 36 years later, it'd be 37. It worked. Boy, did I beg her. Oh, if you eat at if you eat in a theater near Dindu, I'll give you the Carlo from The Godfather. I will choke you right out. If you're smacking your lips or eating food near me in a theater, and I don't even go to a theater, if you do it in general around me, I will choke you out like Clemenza in The Godfather, like Carlo. Hello, Carlo. You'll be choked right out. And Carol, yes, some people shouldn't even be behind the steering wheel, especially the people that can't see over the steering wheel and they're sitting on 10 pillows. I love when the pillows fall out of the car when they get out. Yeah, we got some short people in the city. Oh, I'll tell you. Yeah, Edwin, hang on. Nice, Rat Trap. 23 years? Nice. You'll be catching up. You got time. You'll be catching up. It's great, though. It's great. And there he is. Mantuk. How are you doing today, Paisan? I hope you're doing good. Welcome in today. We're just shooting the shit all over the place here. But thanks for coming in, Mantuk. Oh yeah, Ted, absolutely. Carol, where is she? I love Halloween too. We love Halloween. I'm gonna do a video of my decorations I put up today. When it gets a little darker, the lights are on. I'm gonna do a nice video on it. He's even got a black wedding ring. I love you. I love you. Oh, Neil Cassidy. Gianni, I know what you're talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Tony. The night out. That's all you see is the knuckles on the steering wheel, or either a fuzzball of a hat. There's this old guy. I call him Chichori. He comes into this Tim Hortons, and that's all you could see is his puff winter hat pom pom when he's driving. I love it. That and his wool mittens. Not even ones with fingers, the ones that you put your hands in and just like the ones Nana used to make, just to put your hands in. She used to knit the gloves and the footies. Any of these old the Sicilian grandmothers, Italian, they used to knit the gloves and the footies. Nana used to make us these footies. So you'd put them over your socks, like for slippers. They kept your feet warm in the winter. They lasted forever. You'd skate across wood floors with them, especially after mom or nana waxed them. You'd fly like ice skates, okay, around the house, and they'd yell at you, "You're gonna kill yourself and hit your head." Fuck. And we'd ice skate with our, footies on. Oh, how funny is that? Oh, Gianni, I still wish I had a pair of Nana Great's footies. Nana Great, my great grandmother started that. She used to give them to us for Christmas, birthdays, everything. How I wish I still had a pair of footies. You guys get me all pumped up. Q-tips. No, Gianni, Q-tips or the snowball? Snowball. Look at Snowball over there. Whitey. My grandfather had a guy nicknamed Snowball because of his white head. The white head. Listen to me. His white hair. And getting back to hang on, I don't want to miss nothing. Absolutely, Rat Trap. That's perfect. Where is that? There you go. Exactly. Exactly, Rat Trap. We can't change our colors. Edwin, are you done? She's a union member. Yes. You better give her her raise. Absolutely. We work hard enough. We deserve everything we get. Gianni, how funny is that? You got a whole a chest full. He said, I love it. Yup, Footsie's glass, all of it, all of it. I mean, it's just ridiculous. I wish I still had everything. Yeah, Edwin, one day Dindu was looking around. I'm looking at content creators. Edwin brought up a good point here. Let me see if I could find it. There it is. Edwin, I'll look at content creators. They have two, three, four, five, 6, 10, 20,000 subscribers. The first thing Dindu does, I go to their about page, see what they're about. They don't even have 100,000 views. Getting to that, in their chat, they don't even have 20 people. They don't have 15, 10 people in their chat when they do a live. It's perfect, perfect point. And it makes you wonder. It makes you wonder. And I get it. I get it. I mean, I went through a video where get your, 1,000, get monetized. People will do anything to do that. People will do anything. Buy, they'll do anything. Okay. But when you do it like us, the hard way, it's called pride. It's called, what we do. We do it the hard way, the right way. So, and that's all I'm going at. It's all I can. I look at these people like, really? I see their views. I see how many people come around, their comments, their this, their that. And you know what? YouTube, it's for everybody. I mean, I heard a statement, so many people say anybody could start a YouTube page, but it's keeping it going. It's what you put in there that makes you that person. Anybody could go live, anybody could go click, sure. But if you're doing it for no reason but for your own self satisfaction or whatever, that's another thing. But if you're trying to do something with it, keep at it, work hard. It's all I've been doing. Like I said, I hit a wall this week. I ran out of energy. I ran out of air Friday. all this week. I mean, just between work and this, and then couple, two, three problems, reality problems I have myself in reality, and you hit a wall. And then you look in the mirror and you're like, I'm hitting a wall now. What am I, out of my mind? You know, you're near the finish line and you're like, no, it's not going to happen. Well, that's the whole thing. Look at this. Hang on a second. Don't start moving. Gianni, 22 years. Joe Della, 39. Damn, Joe, you're up. Oliver Sutton, 21. Congratulations, everybody. 68 years, grandparents. That's wonderful stuff. That's just wonderful stuff. That is. That's okay, Gianni. I mean, what are you going to do? Carol, I like that, Carol. I don't count the first one. Carol's just counting the years married. I don't blame you. I would too. It all what's that word I'm looking? It all interacts. It's in your case, it's only the change of the name. Uh, that's it. So you have all those. Absolutely, you have them years underneath your belt. I, I never thought about it that way. That's a good idea, Carol. Andrea, you young buck, 3 years. You better start counting backwards, Andrea. Hey, Gianni, that's okay. That's okay. You had the you had the greatest God's greatest gift, the child, and now you took care of him, and you're still doing it. That's wonderful. That's great. People can't do that when they're on the streets. Gee, you know what I mean? Deadbeats and those kind of guys. I always give the single father, the guy with a credit, taking care of your kids, man. It's the one thing you have to do. It's all you can do, man. Take care of your own. Yeah, Tony. What matters is you found the right one now. Boy, did you hit the nail on the head. That's nice. 252 years married. Yeah, my dad, like I said, he died what 3 weeks before his 50th. Yep, 50th wedding anniversary. Family is the only thing. Where is she? That's the only thing, Octavia. In Dindu's book. That's it, Rack Track. I mean, that word right there, the first time I could speak, think, Nana used to tell me, come here, blood's thicker than water, Dindo. Never, never disagree with family or go against family, Dindo. Never. Eh, never. I was thinking of the old school ways, and they were talking earlier about like smoking in hospitals and how times have changed. Oh my God, the beatings we used to get. Oh my God, Oliver, that's so sad. Oliver, I want to say, Dean wants to say 75% of the marriage cases, that's what happens. They can't live without each other. When that reality sets in that their mate died, nobody thinks about that, I don't think. Because everybody's always saying, you better go first. Yeah, I better not be the first. I better not. I lost my grandfather, and a week later, 7 days later, on the Sunday that we buried my grandmother dropped dead. My father's. This was my father's parents. We lost my grandfather, and 6, 7 days after we lost my grandfather, my grandmother dropped dead. Right there on a Sunday, and this lady worked like a dog every day, and she still did, and she still did, till the day she dropped dead, and that's all she wanted to do. I mean, she owned a mansion. Oh my God, that's all they did was work, these people. But the whole thing, that whole week, that's all she wanted to do was die. That's all she said. I'll never forget it. I picked her up that Monday. I took her everywhere. I did everything for her that whole week. I'll never forget it. That weekend, I went to play baseball. She went to my aunt's, and that's where she died, at my aunt's. But the fact that she lost my grandfather first, that was it. She couldn't do. They did everything. Oh, it was so sad. It was just so sad. But what is it now? 38-3, Edwin. 38-3. You know what, Carol? Again, exactly. Everything that was taught back in the 50s, 60s, 70s is gone. TV shows, TV programs, the way we think, the way we talk, the way we did everything, everything's gone. The peanut gallery upstairs had a comment. You ladies would have loved that one, but I'm not going to repeat it. Get out of here. I love when someone listens to you talk and then throws a peanut at you. I needed to throw my whole game off. Thanks, honey. Oh, 1 minute, 1 minute left. Yes. Edwin, the bearer of good news. We got this one. What time is it? It's already 4 o'clock. Tony, that's the whole thing. My daughter helps kids, and my daughter, she does a lot of that stuff. She came home one day, my daughter, hugging me, kissing me. I love you so much, Dad. So what? Dad, thanks for all the beatings and the discipline, the beatings, the hair pulling. Thank you for everything. Because if I would have grew up like these kids nowadays, I think I would have jumped off the cliff. She told me. She goes, Dad, I couldn't even stay in the room with these kids, and the way that's what she does every day. She told me straight out, thank you for your discipline. Because I know what it is to be a real person, and integrity, discipline, and a heart and thinking. I did my job right there. They used to look at Dean like a total animal when I disciplined my kid. My my father used to want to rip my head off my shoulders. He'd leave the room crying sometimes. My father, how did you hit her? Or how did you? Telling a grandfather, disciplining your kid in front of a grandfather. But you had to do it. My mother-in-law didn't talk to me for 3 months one time. My daughter caught a slap at the dinner table. The food went flying and hit my mother-in-law. She didn't talk to me for 3 months after that. But you know what? She thanked me when we made up. Thanked me. I wasn't going to turn around and say, maybe that's what you should have did with your kids either, and hurt anybody's feelings. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? It's the way you bring your kids up. I don't care what goes on around me. I don't care. That's how I always thought. And I told my daughter the same thing. You know, my daughter, she was bred like us. You know, how come you didn't call the cops on him? Are you out of your mind? He would have killed me more. What were they gonna do for me? That's what she says. What were they gonna do for me? And just like I thought. Could you imagine it back in our time? Say something because you're all right, Dean, do shut up. I'm gonna end it here. She was 19 and she caught a slap at Disney World because I was frustrated and I didn't want to hear no more at the dinner table. And I'm gonna end it there. So yeah, we're tough around here. We're real tough. Real tough. And we tolerate nothing. Nothing. Let me put that up. Hang on a second. Hey, Rat Trap, I don't want to take off my hat because it's perfectly on my head. That's why I'm bald. Okay. From the time my mother reached over the table and yeah, okay. Baseball bat. My father, he just used his hands. He had bare hands. Yeah, he just used his hands. We'd run from him anyway. So if my father grabbed something, we'd do Speedy Gonzalez out of there. We wouldn't even look. Just chilling. What is going down, Goomba? My carnalito. How you doing? Just chilling. Thanks for coming in. Uh, Wait, how about this one? Who remembers this one? Children should be seen and not heard. Before parties and holidays, my father would look, my mother would look at us. I only have to look at you one time. When I look at you that one time, then you're on your own. They didn't have to look at us, believe me. They didn't have to look at us. Children should be seen and not heard. Now you can't get a word in edgewise. They know it all because they're taught to talk. I know, I know, I know, I know. Dean, do shut up. Or little pictures. Oh, have big ears. Like where? Oh, where? Okay. Exactly, Carol. Speak when spoken to. Keep them coming in. Dean, do forget this. Don't speak unless spoken to. Okay. Because you have nothing to say otherwise. Okay. When they ask you the question or they ask you something. Woo, that was a good one, Gianni. There you go. Here's another one. When you could keep them like that, Oliver, God bless you. You and your mate did a good job. When you keep them good like that, it's all about the upbringing and what they see. Hmm. A lot of these kids, because when you put it in a kid's head once, if they could do that or they see this or that, they're always going to do it. They're always going to do it or try it. The parents are there for them not to do that or hear about that. I mean, try. That's all I mean. I know it's hard. It's very hard. Oh, oh, you guys are going to give me a cramp before dinner. If I heard John, my name, I knew. Andiamo, Gatorade, Gatorade. Oh, rat trap. Do you remember? You remember when your knees would go out from underneath you when my father would get up or turn around, and your brain don't know which way to work, run, hide, scream, scream, mom. Screaming mom never worked. If you screamed mom, she'd come and beat you too for bothering her. Okay. What did you do wrong? You called me to help you for that. They wanted to talk about tough. You want to talk about tough? Andrea, we will. But take your time. You heard theme to earlier. You can't rush Mother Nature. And you can't rush things. Don't rush things. You could rush, you could do whatever you want. Take your time. How are you, damn it, Mandy? Thank you for coming in today, damn it, Mandy. For coming into Dindu and Beetle the Pitbulls. Glad to have you in today. You've been in here before, I remember. Or I'd hear Dindu. I'd hear that mean Dindu when he called me Dindu, like in front of people or my mother. Ay, ay, ay. And then, like I said, back in those days, everybody had the right to hit you as a kid. Your mother, your father, your aunt, your uncle, your grandparents. I got it from all of the above. We got it from all of the above. Octavia, we're all crazy. If you live this long, you'll be crazy. And there he is, Ralphie Baby Mucci. I can't wait for your show later. Come on, let's hit on it now. I'm going to answer all your questions now. You ready, Ralphie? I am so pumped for that show later. Okay, Gianni, my godfather and my godmother, when they had to throw the leather or the punches around, boy, did they. Oh, because their son, my first cousin, we hung out all the time. We were troublemakers. Ay, 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 ay. My friends' fathers would come at us. Are you kidding me? What happened? Well, Mister Mancuso hit us down the street because we were in his house and we not. Oh, good. Then you deserved it. Well, that's good. I'm gonna thank Mister Mancuso next time for giving you a whack because I wasn't there to do it. Could you imagine that? You're helpless as a kid. Now you have to behave, okay? Because the parents on everybody's level's fiery. But I'm talking about an old Italian neighborhood, Sicilian neighborhood. I'm done. I'm done. Close the show down. Where is he? Oh, let me put everybody read this. Oh, I don't blame you, Edwin. I don't blame you. I've got hit in front of every one of my friends, and they got hit in front of me. He had to join the protective witness. Oh, ain't that the funniest rat trap? My two Goombas are twins, and you got to see what we did. Me and you could probably write a book about IDs and using each other's. Okay. Oh, that's funny stuff. How about me and my cousin were born on the same date, same year, everything? How much luck is that? You got to see what we did. I'll get into those stories later too. Oliver, Mr. Oliver Sutton. That's the beatings I took in grammar school. And I'm going to say it. I don't care. I don't care because I enjoyed them. How's that? The nuns used to have a field day with Dindu. From what? First grade to sixth? First grade to sixth. I went to the same grammar school for 8 years. A Saint, you know, Joe school. The nuns had a field day with Dindu. They didn't only hit us with their hands. They used to have wooden pointer sticks with rubber ends to them, pointer ends that they used to point on the chalkboard. And they used to walk around with like a cane and just carry and whack your hands in the back of your neck or the back of your ass hanging out of the chair. If you had your ass hanging out of the chair too far, these fucking kids have no clue. No clue. But anyways, I'm not gonna go there, please. Like Dindu said, it was my upbringing and I enjoyed it. It was what it was. Okay. Right, right. Everybody's got. I know. Everybody's got their stories. Oliver, nothing hurt more than that pointer, that wooden pointer. What about the yardsticks? The 4 foot yardsticks they used to keep on the chalkboards, and you put your hands out. Yeah, yeah, I know. They used to use objects to hit you with. Now they'd be doing 100 years in San Quentin. Octavia, thank God. I feel like my daughter. Thank you for the beatings I took. Thank you for the discipline. Because I like I said, I needed it. I probably needed it. And boy, did I need it. Canes, oh, please, please. Are you serious, Rat Trap? You know what? It's like, I guess it depends on the drastic, the drastics of it. I don't know. Man, you see the conversations us old school people could have. There, damn it, Mandy, you hit the nail right on the head, kiddo. You actually have a 50-50 probably split on that one. I'm on your side, but you probably have a 50-50 split on that one. No, absolutely. Well, see, that's what could I say? That was the whole problem. The nuns knew our parents real well. And it figures if they disciplined us, it was for a reason. You know, did we ever come home beat up? No, no. Are you kidding me? No, none of that shit. But abuse, no. It was when you did something wrong. If you were a troublemaker or a punk, forget about it. But I mean, it is what it is. Again, it's a different time and age. Everything. What about the? I'm not gonna get. What about when the priest punched my Goomba in the face and broke his nose at football practice? That was it. You suffered a broken nose. Nothing they could do about it. So I'll never forget. Well, what did you get his notes? You had to see what he said to that priest. Well, it just so happened that he ran into an Italian priest that didn't take no shit and knew how to fight, and he was a tough priest. Okay. When Dindu found out the names he did call that priest and what he said, he's lucky that's all he got was a broken nose. I think he let him down lightly. But then again, it's a different age and time. Different age and time. My father would have turned around and said, "You deserved it, you little disrespectful mutt. I didn't teach you to talk like that." Or see, that's the whole thing with Sicilian parents. If you came home with a complaint or whatever you want to call it, would you get hit? Well, what happened? Oh, well, good. I didn't teach you how to act or do that. Okay. Maybe next time you should think before you act. It's all different. I know. It's all different. Talk about being tough. Wow, Rat Trap. Well, you know what? I guess too, it's at a certain age. You know, I mean, I do remember after 13, they didn't do too much hitting. And I mean, you know, I don't want to say wait. Let me think. I'm trying to get the ages right. From school. So you would have been about 10, 12. Some of us. Well, it all it all was different. It's yeah, Octavia. I mean, I call it discipline. Dean calls it discipline. I must have a different way of thinking, or I don't listen to all these news stories and these. I really don't. Edwin, I had a sister Rita, I had a sister Regina Paul, and I had a sister Sharon. They were tough. Sister Joan was 4'8", and she walked around with a hang on, Ralphie. I'm naturally left-handed. Got beat out of me. Damn, Oliver. Damn. Yeah, Tony. Exactly. In the 80s. Yeah. Oh, I would have loved your father. Absolutely, Ratchet. Are you kidding me? Son, is a man after my own heart. Sounds like my dad in a lot of ways. You know, and my dad don't touch us. I, I mean, as we got older, oh my God, the couple, 2, 3 fights I got on the streets where my father was around, I never caused trouble in front of my father again because he took it to another level that I couldn't even control. And I didn't even want to control or see it ever again. Wow. You know, a little bit like how I act. Nobody wants, that's why Dean was all alone. But yeah, Oliver, I'll tell you, Oliver, if I ever make it across the pond, I'm coming to see you. You and that Joe Delamura, where is it? Oh, I probably don't blame you, Oliver. I probably don't blame you. And Dindu says there with all the best. My brother was left-handed. I know. I knew how that was growing up. They were like freaks. Left-handed people that didn't grow up, young kids you don't know. Left-handed people were like freaks, not like freaks, but they were like you got to write with your right hand. Yeah, they were nuts about that in the '60s, '70s. I remember all that. I know I was a little hard with the freaks of nature. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm just saying. Dean doing his sayings and expressions. What are we at? Oh, an hour and a half. Yeah, Joe's from London, England. I'm sorry. I was going to answer that, Octavia. There he is. Yankees for life, my brother. How are you, sir? Thank you for coming in today. We got a little bit of football going. We got a ton of good chit chat, discipline, respect, kids. We're really shooting it today. All right, Oliver. Scotland. You're in Scotland. I would love Scotland. She'd love to go to Scotland. Oh my God. Dindu never left this country. Somebody got me the other day. We were talking. Yeah, I never left this country. We're all talking. Dindu, what do you mean you never left this country? You were in another country. I'm like, what are you, nuts? Never been to a different country in my life. Didn't you live in Canada? I did. How many of us don't consider Canada another country because we live there or we've been there or we go there every day? Hindu. The Queen. I consider the Queen like our sister. Okay. Sometimes I got to think about Hindu. Canada's a different country. Growing up, that's all it was. We spent so much time in Canada and had Canadian friends. It didn't even matter. I didn't even consider them Canadian. It was so much fun. Oh, I know, Rat Trap. I know. Please. I know, Octavia. I know. I just Dindu goes off the wagon, off the Dindu goes off the cuff. Sometimes I gotta control myself, and I know. Right, right, Gianni. And you know what? A lot of it too in Canada. When Dindu was over there, and I used to go there a lot. You used to have a lot of different nationalities. You know how many Italian people I knew over there, and they would talk Italian. It was great. You had different Spanish is close to Italian, so you would just know what the Spanish people would say, and Irish people, French Canadian, they have their own language, too different, but it was always cool that way. But everybody always spoke the English language, which was nice. Right. Montreal's all French and Italian, Sicilian speaking people. When I was over there. Oh no, Octavia, listen, some people just can't live in different places. I don't even want to go there. Yeah, same here. Joe Della, you're coming in. Are you kidding me? Beautiful. I bet you can't wait. That's going to be the longest 5-day wait, Joe Della. Joe will be like, it's only Monday. It's only Tuesday. It's only Wednesday. It'll come, JoJo. All right, guys, gals. It's dinner time. What is it? 4:30. It's dinner time. Tuesday night, New York Yankees. I got to say, I think it's a 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock start. Tuesday night, the Cleveland Guardians. Get the broom out. Yankees for life. Get our brooms out, Yankees. We're not fooling around. Yeah, Gianni, that's what I always say. I love this country. I love where I'm at. I don't even want to leave my one horse city here. The only other city I go to is my New York. Yes, thank you, Octavia. Anytime. You're welcome anytime. All right, everybody. Dindu's gonna tap out. I'm gonna go get some dinner. The later games are gonna start. Well, what's the Sunday? Sunday today? I'll see everybody in a couple days. Definitely. Tuesday. Yeah, I go every other day. Tuesday sounds good. All right. For everybody, I'm not gonna do the roll call. Ralphie, I'll see you later. Definitely. I want to get into all that. Yes, they are jealous. Yes, they don't like you. Yeah. Oh, I agree. Oh, Ralphie, baby. I might even jump in there with you later if I don't fall asleep. And easy with the sound effects tonight. I got to get the earmuffs out before I go through the ceiling tonight. Okay, arrivederci. All right, everybody. I love you guys all. Quick exit today. Be good, be safe, and God bless you all. Thank you for coming in and spending your time.